Well, JJ's the last one to testify.
With any luck, I'll get a verdict by the end of the day.
Oh, you can't just drop me in it like that. Well, I appreciate you've been on the waiting list for a long time, but it's just a war. I mean, you can hardly see it. OK, name your price. Well, now you're just taking them... You hung up on me. What am I going to do? I'm chefless.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You left these outside. You got to be careful. Napkin thieves are rife round here.
It's a sign. You coming in here right now. It's obviously meant to be.
OK, I'm going to presume you had one too many espressos. Are you nervous about the grand opening?
Got it in one.
No, I'm serious. It was always my plan to have you as my chef, so why not start right now?
Don't really think that's a good idea, is it?
Why not?
Well, for one, maybe I'm not ready yet.
Of course you are. You've been doing great. And you won't know until you try.
And two, we've had the chat, Tony. I'm not happy, Ahmed, that she's working here.
Oi! I'm not deaf.
Look, I appreciate there's a bit of tension flying around, but we're all adults. Can we not just leave it at the door?
Right, that's exactly what Noel said to Liam, innit?
Yeah, and it didn't stop them making a comeback, did it? Come on, Steve, what'd you say?
Fine, I'll do it.
And just so you know, I'm Liam in this scenario.
I can't say I'm not a little disappointed, but I can live with that. Come on, let's get started.
Yes.
I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
That's the first lie he's told today.
Is it true that when you were arrested following Frankie's allegations, that you told the police that you did have sex, but that it was consensual?
Yes.
And do you stand by that statement?
I'm not proud of it, but I do.
And yet, a year later, you made a tape in which you confessed to rape.
I did.
But you have now decided to recant that confession. Could you explain to the court why that is?
It was made with duress.
You thought you were going to die, is that right?
Yes.
I can see how that would be a very scary moment for you. Is it fair to say that it felt like your last opportunity to put the record straight?
It did.
And did you put the record straight?
No. I said what Frankie told me to say.
That is just a disgusting lie.
Order.
She said if I admitted I raped her, she'd donate her stem cells. She said it was my only way of surviving. I had to confess or I'd die.
Let me get this straight. Your sister, who apparently hated you so much that she would fabricate these very serious allegations against you, she offered to save your life in return for a confession.
Yes.
But if she hated you so much, wouldn't it be easier to just let you die?
Perhaps you'd like to channel some of that nerves.
Let me tell you what I think. I think you confessed willingly because you thought you were on your deathbed. You didn't believe that you would live to see the consequences.
That's not true.
But you pulled through. And now, faced with a very long prison sentence, you're somewhat regretting your honesty.
She held me to ransom.
I'll ask you again. If Frankie hated you so much, why did she save your life?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't want another death on her conscience.
I'm sorry?
Frankie turned everyone in my family against me. Except my mum. She didn't believe any of her stories.
That is a lie.
Order! One more outburst from you, Mr. Osborne, and I will have to remove you from the court.
Frankie was glad when my mum died, 'cause she was the only person who knew I was telling the truth.
It's not quite right, is it?
No, it's great, Steve. Stop crying your heart out.
Maybe it is all coming back to me. Little by little.
Yeah, you just got to roll with it, kid.
Okay, all right, yeah, thank you. Cheers, bye. Will you two pack it in?
Whatever, I. Thanks to Oasis, so we weren't being rude, honest.
I was.
Thanks, Steve.
Look, it's very nice that you two are having a bit of male bonding, but we've just had another cancellation for the opening.
Oh.
It's me, innit? I mean, Mercedes said as much, didn't she? My son is accused of all sorts, and I'm guilty by association. No one wants to eat here. I should just quit.
No way. Rather just postpone the opening.
What? You can't do that.
Hey, people will soon realise that Abe pulled the wool over your eyes just like he did with everyone else. I mean, you'd have said something if you knew he was up to no good, wouldn't you?
Of course I would have.
Well then, we'll give it a couple of weeks and we'll see how the dust settles.
Oh, sorry, we're not open yet.
Oh, no, I was just here a minute ago with Anna having tea.
Oh. OK, well, in that case, come and sit down, and I'll tell you what, we will call Anna. Have you got her number?
I don't think so, but she's married to my Patrick. He'll know.
OK, I'll tell you what, should we call Jez instead?
No, don't do that. He was inconsolable when Anna left him. That's how all this started.
You go to Castle Queen's and get some coffee to warm up.
Hours. Days even. Who knows?
It's either going to be guilty or not guilty. It can't be that hard.
It's more complicated than that, and you know it.
Oh, Leo. It's so good to see you. How are you getting on?
It's still a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, of course. Well, hopefully you'll be home soon.
I'm not in any rush, to be honest.
Frankie, I'm so sorry about your mum. I should have never have been on that bike. I was just desperate to escape.
It's okay. I understand that feeling.
Of course you do. How's it all going, the trial?
Well, they've made their closing statements and the jury's deliberating. But Frankie has been very brave speaking out, hasn't he?
Yeah. I should have done it ages ago. Because now the jury's going to be thinking, who in their right mind would stay for that long? It can't possibly be true.
No one is thinking that.
Hello? What, already? All right, thank you. The jury's reached a verdict.
Is that good or bad?
Have you and the other jurors reached a verdict upon which you're all agreed?
We have.
Listen, whatever happens, we know the truth, right?
On the counts of rape and sexual assault, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?